Hey, welcome back to Life and Death with Seth. Today's episode number 46, entitled Life as We Know It. So I'm going to be pretty honest today. The last couple weeks have been pretty rough, with one friend having a motorcycle accident and having brain injury, and the other friend of mine passing away completely on a week ago, and then work. I think I just want to level with you guys today that life is challenging right now. And, I keep having lulls. And I just want to make sure that everyone knows that that's cool. And sometimes I even need to tell myself that we're going to have peaks and we're going to have valleys. And that has been kind of the nature of the past couple weeks. Something good happens and you're like, yay, and then something bad happens and it just feels so much worse. And so I've been explaining it this way to my clients and to myself, which doesn't always work on myself, but it always works with my clients. So there's a baseline, right? So normally we have this baseline of contentment, of happiness where we are. Then you add the pandemic on top of that. So our baseline is now just not as strong and confident as it was before. Then you add people dying, then you add work stresses or unemployment stresses, and the baseline just keeps getting lower and lower and lower, and it gets harder and harder and harder to see the good and see the optimistic and to be hopeful for the future. And though I keep saying to everyone else that this is temporary, I have to say it to myself, I feel like 400 times more. And sometimes that doesn't even help me. And, I'm doing this whole YouTube channel to be inspiring to everyone during this time and hopefully in the future. And then also to educate and edutain, right, in the future. And I have so appreciated people reaching out and saying that they appreciate these and that it makes them feel good. So I want to continue that, and I want to continue to make other people feel good. It's just been really rough the past couple weeks, and there have been times when I myself are in a funk for hours on end, or I feel unfocused, or I feel like, why do I have this job? And I'm sure for you guys too, like, oh my God, why don't I have a job? And when are jobs gonna come back? And are we going into a second wave or third wave or whatever it is now? What helps me the most is knowing that this is temporary. That this challenge is a challenge for everyone in the world right now. Not just us, not just me, not just my family, not just my friends, not just you watching, but everyone. And knowing that when this ends, we will have all new choices and all new options in our lives. And this is really quite the reset. So for me, I think about sitting with gurus literally in Vietnam, in Asia, in Thailand, whatever, just sitting and absorbing their wisdom and doing that for a month or two after all this BS is over. And that gives me strength. I know it's crazy, but what works for you? Like a vacation. I know we can't travel now, but thinking in the future, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And I believe this has all brought up so many who we are. Who are we now? And who do we want to be in the future? So it's an important conversation that we're having with ourselves. So those couple of things actually worked for me. But you know what? I had a couple down days this week, and it's okay. And I know that I will get through this, and I know that you will get through this. And keep telling yourself that this is temporary and this is not a permanent situation. And every day, life is changing. And though that's scary on the one hand, it's really, really exciting and inspiring on the other hand. Now, to be honest, could I have done this YouTube a couple days ago? Absolutely not. Just being honest. Because I have my ebbs and I have my flows and I have my peaks, valleys, highs, lows, just like everyone else. So I just want you to know that I'm struggling sometimes. And it's okay for you to struggle. And it's okay for you to feel less than. And it's okay for you to feel sad. And the myriad of emotions, right? And yes, you could read my ebook and maybe feel better. Smile, you've got this. Just want to do a little shameless plug there. But for the most part, like, ups and downs are what makes us feel alive. So you will get through the sad times, the mad times, the frustrated times. You will get through your jobs. You will get through unemployment. The other side is always going to be better. One of my favorite quotes of all time is, "The best is yet to come." And the best is always yet to come. I'm Seth Elliott Santoro, intuitive business coach, self-help author. Signing off. Have a great day. Bye.